Hi guys, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my simple, basic, everyday makeup look. This is something that I like to do whenever I want to look decent, that I'm looking a little throwed, but I want to look okay. I want to put some makeup on, something very quick and easy to do. So if you definitely want to go ahead and achieve this look, just keep watching. Okay, so I already moisturized my face with the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. Now using the Infallible Pro setting spray, it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and mist my face with it. And I'm gonna be using this kind of as a primer. Just a few mists to the face is good. And we're just gonna go ahead and let that set. Okay, so now that the setting spray has set on my face, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in the number 205 as my foundation. Now, any type of foundation that I use that is in the liquid formula, I do like to shake it before I do use it. Just because, I don't know. So I'm just going to shake it. Now I'm going to apply this on the back of my hand. And this foundation is a light to medium coverage for myself. So since this is a everyday look, I'm not looking for a full coverage foundation. So this is a good foundation if you want just something light to medium coverage. Using this BH Cosmetics number 2 flat top brush like this, I'm going to be using this to apply my foundation. So I'm just going to dab it on and then dab this on my face. And make sure to also apply some on the neck. Don't forget to blend down the neck. That's important as well. We don't want to be looking two different colors. Okay, now after that, I'm gonna go ahead and just start blending. Now, a good quick tip for you is if you have a heavy hand like me, a good tip for beginners would probably be using the brush from the end of the tip, like this, and then just kind of letting the brush do the work. Because if you do have a heavy hand and you're using it from the bottom and you're pressing down too much, it's not gonna blend in right and it's gonna look like patchy and it's just not gonna look blended out if you would be doing something like this. I'm already used to it, so this is why I just use it this way. But if you do have a heavy hand and you're a beginner, then you can, I suggest you hold it from the tip and then just blend it that way. Therefore, you're letting the brush do the work. So now that I have everything blended out, I think I'm gonna go for one more layer of foundation. I just want a little bit of more coverage, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do one more. Do the same application, brush, dip, and dab, and then blend. Okay, so now that I have my second layer of foundation on, I do now have a medium coverage on my face, which is what I was looking for. So now using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the number 25 Medium Mullion, I'm gonna open it. This is how it looks. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eyes with this. And what I like to do, or how I like to apply my concealer, I like to apply kind of like an upside down triangle, like this. Get some more product. So what I like to do is blend it out with a beauty blender. It's a little dirty, it's okay. And what I like to do is using the same Pro setting spray, I just like to spray around with my beauty blender, just a little bit, not too much. And this beauty blender is already damp. So doing that, I like to just blend this out, and I like to do just dabbing motions. do like to also take this up to the lid. The reason why is because I also use just a concealer as my eyeshadow primer. Okay, so now that I have my concealer on, what I use to set it is the Airspun Face Loose Powder, and this is in translucent, so it's not going to give you any extra coverage. What I use it for is just so there won't be any creases throughout the day under my under eye, and I also do a little bit on my eyelid as well. And to apply that, again, I use just a different beauty blender for that. So I just dip it in and then just apply. Just like this. And the same thing on the other eye. And I like to also apply some on my nose area, as that is where I do tend to get oily. And my forehead and my chin. Most likely your T-zone area is where you would like to apply if you do tend to get oily in those areas. And what I like to do, whatever I have left over on my beauty blender, that's what I take up on my lid. Okay, so moving on with our eyeshadow, the palettes that I like to use for my everyday makeup are these two palettes. So I have the BH Cosmetics Carly Bybel palette and the Lorac Pro palette. Of course, this one is very affordable and less expensive than this one is, but these two are the ones that I like to use for my everyday makeup look. But the one that I'm going to be using today is the Lorac Pro palette. And this is how it looks from the inside. Very, very pretty neutral colors. The top are all matte colors and the bottom are more shimmery colors. Okay, so the first color that I'm going to be using today is this clay color right here, using a Morphe flat brush. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just start applying this on the lid area of my eye. Just start packing that on. It's gonna look a little like this. Now, using the BH Cosmetics number 7 blending brush like this, I'm gonna go ahead and start blending that same color onto my crease. So without any more product, I'm gonna go ahead and just start blending all around. And as you can tell, it's already starting to blend. You don't see any harsh lines, which is what you want. So continue blending. Okay, so now using the color Rose Bronze, I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my lid. And I'm gonna be using a Morphe eyeshadow brush for that, which is also more like a fluffy flat brush. Now, using my Pro Setting Spray, I'm going to spray the brush just a little bit, just so I can pick up the color a little more better and apply more pigmented. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this to my lid area. Now, going in with the same blending brush with the same clay color, I'm going to go back into my crease and just apply a little more because I feel like I lost a little bit of that clay color. So I'm just going to apply that just a little bit. Okay, just like that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and apply our wing liner using the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Liquid Eyeliner Pencil. And it looks like this. It's a very pointy pencil, and for me it's easy to use, and I'm using the color black. Okay, so this is the simple eyeliner that I did. Since this is an everyday makeup look, we don't want to do something too over dramatic. Okay, now at this time I'm going to go ahead and just remove the powder, just with a powder brush like this. The one I'm using is Real Techniques powder brush in the number 100. Okay, so now using this Tarte eyelash curler, I'm going to go ahead and just start curling my eyelashes. After curling my eyelashes, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And this has a brush like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and start applying that. And I'm also going to apply the same mascara on my bottom lashes. Next, I'm going to use this Benefit Give Me Brow Gel in the number 3 on my eyebrows. Okay, now we're just going to start brushing. And this just gives you a little tint to your eyebrows. It's nothing too dramatic. Again, it just looks more natural. Okay, using another Morphe flat fluffy brush like this, I'm going to be using the color Blanc on my brow bone just to highlight a little bit. So I'm just going to apply it like this. Same BH Cosmetics blending brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out a little bit. Okay, and it's gonna look like this. Using a BH Cosmetics number 9 brush, I'm gonna go in with clay and apply that under my lower lash line. Okay, and I'm gonna apply it just going back and forth like this. Okay, so it's gonna look a little bit like this. And I did go just about halfway through. Moving on to contouring, I'm going to go ahead and use this Hoola Benefit bronzer and apply it with this MAC 109 brush. And the bronzer looks like this. So it's about a light brownish bronzy color. So to apply that, I'm just going to swirl it in. Tap, and then we're going to apply this below our cheekbones. We're going to apply it just like this. And at first I went ahead and just went back and forth just to apply it where the direction I wanted to go, and to blend it out I'm going to go ahead and just do circular motions. It's going to look like this. Okay, with my blush I'm just going to go ahead and apply it in circular motions onto my cheekbones where I would normally put my blush on. And I like this color because it's a pinky, kind of a peachy color, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. So it looks really nice on my skin tone. Okay, now I'm gonna highlight using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator. And I'm gonna use a BH Cosmetics number 125 brush like this. So I'm just gonna go and tap it on there and then just apply that above our cheekbones. Just like this. It's very, very, very nice. Just to give a little small highlight. We don't want anything too much. Since I am already oily, I don't want to give too much of a highlight. I'm going to apply a little bit on my nose and on my cupid's bow. And just a little bit on my forehead. Okay, now using this MAC lip liner in the color Whirl, I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my lips. Now that I have it as a lip liner, I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my lips. Okay, and it's going to look a little something like this. Okay, to lighten that up a little bit, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Truffle Tease in the number 930. And it looks like this. Okay guys, so this is a finished look here, and again, this is just my everyday makeup look. Something simple, not too over the top, but something that you can definitely wear on an everyday occasion if you'd like to. So if you like this look, definitely give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know what you guys would like to see next. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!